Welcome back, friends. Zach here, full-time reseller, back at it again up here in beautiful southern Colorado. It's supposed to get 72 degrees up here today in the mountains, and then back home in northern New Mexico where I live, it's going to be 80 degrees. So I'm certainly loving the springtime energy, the beauty of everything blossoming, budding out. And so today I'll be at it trying to find anything to sell online. Follow along and I'll share with you the brands I like to sell most and why I purchase them and why I like to invest my money to resell things online so I don't have to work for other people. So here we go. All right, I'm gonna quickly run through shoes, just see if I don't find anything worth a darn. Fate brought me to this decent set of women's On Clouds. They are priced up at like $12.99. They got some wear, so I'll just clean them up, sell them for the beater price. They'll move quick. All right, I found these Sims Rip Wrap wading sandals. I looked them up. Sell-through is not real great. It might be because of the change in the season. I usually don't sleep or walk on Sims, but I think I'm gonna walk on these. They're just really dirty and beat up, and they don't sell for a whole lot, and they are priced at $10. So yeah, I'm gonna walk on. This Carhartt is a button-up. It's fleece lined. It's flannel. And the pricer put a kid's price tag, so obviously I'm gonna scoop this. My favorite Huckberry brands, I just bumped into this Taylor Stitch men's zip-up hoodie. It is 12 bucks and some change, which is paying up, but Taylor Stitch is always money. It and Vuori just sell fast for me. Beat up, but these are simple men's leather clogs, and there was only one set of these available for sale, but 4 had sold. That's a good sell-through, so I think I might get them and clean them up because they sell for about 40 to 60 bucks. All right, this is a Jetty men's flannel. Be paying up on it, but it's got a 100% sell-through rate, so I'm gonna go ahead and scoop it up. All right, found a pair of these M7 Ariat Western jeans. These are priced at $9, which is a little cheaper than what they're normally at, so I'm gonna grab them. I'm gonna burn through all these dress shirts, but I'll speed it up. I'm unfortunately gonna have to walk on this Patagonia women's R1 quarter zip pullover. They got it priced at $24.99. These only sell for right around 30 to 40. There's just not enough profit in it. And this one's actually a little bit wore. Probably some skier beat the hell out of it and donated it. Another patty piece. This is a bread and butter, and this guy's only $5. Just a Capilene base layer. Sell the heck out of these for about 18 to 25. Goal today was find a lot of spring and summer wear, and I'm finding a lot of winter stuff, but that's all right because icebreaker merino stuff is money. This is a short sleeve, so it'll be easy to keyword for hiking, camping, trail, all that. It's been a while since I filled a shopping cart here. Super happy about that. Definitely paying up on about 2/3 of the items, but that's all right. I'm looking at the hard goods now, seeing if there's anything here before I dash out of here. All right, I was hoping for that Zojirushi bread maker new in box, but my hopes are a little higher than the reality of the circumstances here at the Durango Goodwill. So as I got outside and started driving down the road, something just struck me as wrong about what I paid, and I think that the employee that checked me out unfortunately forgot to scan a couple items. It seemed like she did, but maybe they just didn't go through on her scanner. But nonetheless, there's been a lot of times that I've been double charged for garments at that very same store. So I guess I'm just going to chalk it up to maybe equaling out on this one. But that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. So super stoked with my finds at the Durango Goodwill. The last 2 trips prior to today have been money for me. Just really happy because it had been really slow in that store for quite some time, and as you know, if you watch my channel, that's definitely my honey hole in the late winter when things are kind of slow and it's hard to find stuff at my local area. So now I'm going to go ahead and dash into the Methodist Thrift. It's the last stop up here in Durango for me. I have not, however, found much at the Methodist Thrift the last few times I've been in here. Kind of seems like since they remodeled the store, did some spring cleaning and moved some things around, there just hasn't been much inventory in there that's changed. That is just the ebb and flow of the donation rate at all of these thrift stores. So I personally always like to start early. I believe in the early bird gets the worm, and I also kind of like the premise that if I get up early in the morning, get some of my listings done, get stuff processed to ship, and then I can go out and treasure hunt for the later part of the morning, and then I get to come home and inventory off stuff and kind of wind it down. It just makes for the type of day I like to have, and it kind of mimics how I had my day set up with my medical job, which did give me a ton of freedom them. And so there's a lot of things about reselling that are similar to that. And I like calling my own shots, and I love making my own schedule. If you're not driven, if you're not self-motivated, this may not be for you, because it takes a lot of work, a lot more work than just going out and finding stuff like you usually see me do. I always say there's the front end game, but then there's also the back side of this job, and that's the inventory control, that's the accounting, that's the filing and keeping records, which is not something that's easy or comes natural to everybody. It is definitely a part of this game that I've had to learn. It's a part of the game that I'm not real fond of, but I also know learning new stuff has made me have that sense of accomplishment, and that is a good thing for me at 42 years old, because I was definitely burnt out and getting pretty bored with my medical job. And so this has a whole lot of potential to it, and I like the potential it leaves me. I'm a motivated person. I like to work hard, and I like to make fun coupons, mainly for my kids and for myself, and to improve our quality of life. So I'll shut up now. Gonna get back to it. Mob it into Methodist Thrift, see what we can't find. Came across these two pair of men's Hoka running shoes, but they got them priced at 15 bucks, and they're just a little too beat up, so gonna file walking papers. Got a pair of men's Keen H2 Newport water sandals, and then these are also Keen women's water sandals. I don't think they're Newports, forget the name of them. They got 6 on these, 8 on these. That's paying up, because I don't pay much for these at garage sales, but I'm gonna think about it. I moved over here to men's clothes, seeing if there's anything for a good deal. All right, lots of Patagonia today. These are women's roll-up shorts. They're only 4 bucks. A little bit beat, but that was all right. This pair of men's Topo running shoes are $25, but they're pretty darn clean on the bottom. Don't look like they've been worn much, and sell-through wasn't extremely high on them, but they do sell for about 50 to 80 bucks. So I should at least get double my money back. If I'm real patient, I think I can get a little more, and they are size 13, which helps. Nothing but the Topos from Methodist Thrift. That's all right. Probably boogie back down to New Mexico. Might make that last stop at the thrift store down the road from my house. Well, I just time traveled back down to northern New Mexico. I'm right down the road from my house, but I'm gonna go ahead and make a quick run into the local thrift store, say some hellos, hopefully find some goods, and then quickly say some goodbyes, because I got to get back home and inventory out some of this stuff, and I got some other stuff I need to attend to. If you've made it this far, please reach out there and hit that like button. I appreciate it. Looking through women's shoes right now. Didn't see a whole lot in the menswear section. Oh, those Nikes are kind of clean. Let me check these out. Well, that was a strikeout, and that's all right. I was just here yesterday and the day before, and sometimes there's just not a whole lot of new merchandise out, and sometimes somebody already got here and bought it. So I'm gonna go ahead and wind things down. All in all, a pretty productive day. Super nice that I didn't get charged for a few items at that Goodwill, because I thought I was gonna be spending almost $70 on what I had picked up. All in all, still spent a lot for the Topo running shoes, but I definitely will be able to get my money back, because they're in great condition and they're a plus size. If you like this video, please reach out there, hit the like button, make a comment, or please subscribe.